Hello and welcome back to another episode of Bish, Bash and Bodge. Today I'm going to be unturfing, turfing, laying and making artificial grass grow some green length. Bash, Bodge! My project is to unturf, then turf by laying some green artificial grass. It's going to be an absolute beauty. The whole garden is 4 metres by 4 metres. It costs £222 with £40 shipping all the way from direct.turf.hampton.com. I've got a happy helper today. How do you feel, Dave?
I feel bish, bash and bodge.
The turf. So that bit's already done, obviously. Just do that. Just get you back into it. Now bend from the legs, remember. Just like this. Bish, bash, bodge. Make sure that when you do a job like this, you don't have a lazy, bald, old man who will just take breaks whenever he wants. He's had 2 cups of tea, can of iron brew, and 20 cigarettes. As you go along, you start to learn things, all right? So I'm going to teach you something else. Instead of doing it how I just previously did it, make yourself little squares like this. Little squares all the way along. Come on, Dave. Get that off, show them how it's done. What is it?
Jan.
Bish's Tasty Dishes. Progress report. All the turf's unturfed. Mud is churned. Pile is going right over that fence there. The Bodge is taking a break from all his hard work today. He's having himself what we call a rat burger. Just here outside Wickes. Just gone in to get myself some refuse sacks. That's going to bag up all my soil, and then I'm going to take that soil to the local tip. Thank you very much. Bish, bash, and you got it. Rat burger Bodge. Put way too much ketchup in that. Oh, that's like vinegar. Oh, a bit there. Thank you. So it's day 2 of artificial grass, ground turf preparation, and I discovered yesterday that I had these big chunks of turf. Called about a couple of people, 170 removal, 80 quid removal, but then I called Mr. Dean, and Mr. Dean said he'll take it to the skip for me for free. So what I'm gonna do, don't move. Whoa. I've got it on the shed door. Really should invest in a tripod, but they're 35 quid. Who's going to spend that on one of these videos? Right, so I bought this cultivator. It was 8 quid from Wilkinson's. I've got a rake from none other than Wilkinson's. Can you see we've got a trowel over here? No, that's a weed remover. Wilkinson's. Everything you need is from Wilkinson's. Okay, I'm not promoting Wilkinson's. I'm just saying I like going to Wilkinson's. Right, so I've got here this cultivator. And where's it? Right, so just go around, do a bit of this. That will turn it into small bits. And you get your rake. Rake it till it's level. And then to get it flat, nice even surface, you get your shovel. And that will get you a nice flat, even surface. So we've come to a realisation that to make the ground even for our turf to go down is we're going to need some sand. So me and Dave here, we've decided we're going to go get some sand from none other than, you got it, Brighton Beach. Saving pennies.
Well, I just found out that Brighton Beach is full of pebbles.
So, you see me, I got my refuse sacks, going to start bagging them up. The ground's looking better. Got another helper here today. Dave too, not going to show his face because he's a little bit camera shy. I've just looked it up in the garden, and this bit of coal here that's formed over a million years in my plant bed. Coal that's been put in the ground. This is formed. Look. It's actually bringing a tear to my eye. This is absolutely fantastic. Can you believe? And it was in quite a swampy ground with no light or natural heat. This so it did have its right environment and conditions. Got it. Just look at the glisten on that. Man, look at that. That's beautiful. Formed over millions of years. Raw coal. Even That must have smells been like wood. coal as well.
That is in the soil. Look,
It's got quite strong
in the soil. And
paraffin
formed
smell.
into coal over time.
That's amazing.
That's fucking amazing.
More charcoaly, actually.
I'm keeping that. I'm gonna put it on a medallion.
Yeah. I could
at
do
this
some
piece.
painting with that.
It's got bark on the side of it. Must have been up against the tree.
Bish bash,
Yeah,
and
there's
you
another
got
piece
it.
there.
Bodge.
I'm finding coal everywhere. Oh, who would annoying? I might sell this to get my money back for my artificial grass. Shh, no, my best piece is broken. I'm gonna keep these in my shed, in my bodge's chop shop. Leave them for safety next to my Jesus candle. More raw coal. Look. More raw coal. Here's another bit. Look at that, it's just coming out of there. It's just all over the place. This is fascinating. Who would have thought? I think I struck a coal mine. A coal mine. Oh, bish bash, and you got it. A coal mine. That's crazy. As you can see, I don't want to spend any more money than I have to. So I've got these old pallets, bits of timber, and I'm just gonna border it off like that. Like a little wooden fence, because to box this out, just put a couple of planks of decking along there and down, just like my decking over there. That's all my bags of soil. It's going to cost me about 100 and something quid, so I thought just a quick fix for now to decide whether I do want to put a whole seating border in. I've got these little planks and I'm just going to keep malleting them in. See, I'm raking all the ground now. This side's been raked, this side hasn't. And I'm going to put my weed in all over the soil to kill those weeds. Here's my makeshift border for now, just to cover up all that debris here, and I'll box it in eventually. I'm laying down my membrane, stop those pesky weeds coming through. Well, sand has arrived. I've got my sand, and as you can see, I don't have a wheelbarrow, so I'm just going to fill up my wheelie bin, take it across the road into the gaff. Bodger's always thinking outside the box. Oh, that wasn't meant to happen. Last of the sand's down. What's need to do now is rake her out. There she is, raked, ready to be whacked. Just whack it down. Best I'm going to get it. Just give it around, give it last few taps. Now laying the membrane over top after it's been flattened.
Absolutely lovely, would you look at that? Now, last step, pin it in. So you get these 6-inch pins here. And it's supposed to go into wood, but my ground's still uneven, so it's not quite working. So it's just gonna go straight in. Don't even have to look. And we go. Just look at that. looks awful. What is that? Take that out. That's better. Can't even see it. There it is.